Hey folks, welcome back. Highland fishing. Let's go. I'm just going to tab over to the tractor. I think it's in the field somewhere. Yep. Okay. I've made a commitment to this episode. I want to start getting really involved with this fishing DLC. So I'm just going to have a quick look at it now, if I can find it. Construction. I'm not placing anything down. I just want to have a look at the equipment. I really haven't had a look at this. Oh, they're farmhouses. What am I looking at? Okay. So apart from fishing with the rod, I really haven't had anything to do with this this part of the DLC. But that's going to change this episode. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to make a start. Now, what's this? This is offshore aquaculture. Well, the sheer fact that it says offshore suggests to me it has to be in the sea. It was funny it's saying not enough money. Now I'm assuming if I had the money, it'd probably say cannot be placed here. So, looks like fish food and maybe fish, possibly fry, to make bigger fish. Okay, how much is it? That's 125,000. That's out of my range for the time being. This one looks like a swimming pool. Okay, well, straight up I can see the it's allowing me to place it. So that tells me obviously that it goes on land. What? Oh, that's okay. That's a collision. That's all that is. Okay, so what's this? This is Fish Lake, Highlands fishing expansion, small pond for fishing. Okay, so that's probably an artificial pond. How much is that? That is 12,000. That's pretty reasonable. Okay. So just trying to get some more information on it. I'll just have a look at the products. I'm just trying to work out what it actually sells and how much it sells for, what it produces. Okay, I'm not sure where to find it. Maybe fish would be a start. Fish food. Okay, we've got the fish food. That's where we get the fish food. Okay, what else we got? Okay, salmon, trout. I'm struggling to work. I mean, I know they're different species fishes, but it will say put fish in and get fish out. So, hang on, what's this? Young salmon. Right, okay, so I think I'm working this out. We put the fish food in with the young salmon and trout, and then it produces bigger fish. Okay. So what's the bigger fish worth? Trout. Okay, trout's looking at about 2,400, and the salmon, wow, that's nearly 4,000. Okay. Well, let's just have a look at the options again. Looks like you've got to put a fair bit of gear in there to get that though. So what's this one here? This is the okay, so this is a breeding farm, young fish breeding. Yeah, okay, so all right. Okay, so if we sell, that's fry. Let's put the fish food in and it produces fry. I suppose that's when you got to hang on. Fish. Okay, well the pond, that's where you put the fry in to get the big stuff. So essentially you'd need this one here and this one here to get the big stuff. Or you could go the young fish breeding and maybe just sell the fry. So what's the fry worth? I just got to find out what that's worth. Here. Okay, it's Wow, okay, that's nowhere near as much as I thought. But saying that, if we go back to construction here, if we build this one here, then essentially all we need to do is supply the fish food, because we could use the fry that we're creating here to feed the pond, and the pond is where the big money is. So by the end of this episode, my goal is to get at least the young fish breeding enclosure built, and probably the next episode to have the fish lake, and they'll work hand in hand together. So that's where I'm at the moment. So let's go, let's continue. Enough waffle, let's get stuck into it. I'm just checking the food situation for the animals. Food and water. Okay, where's the water? Food and water for the cattle. Okay, well I'll do that straight away. So we're here. I'll just better drop this spreader. Okay. Still keep the other stuff on the fork, so I don't think that's going to change anything. Cool. Okay, well, I've still got water in the tank, which suggests to me that the water is now full, obviously. So that's good. Now, what about the grass? Down she goes. How much is it going to take? Might take it all. Okay, so cattle's full. I'll just confirm that. And as we can see, food is full and water is full. Okay, so what now? Now I've got to work out where I'm going to put the breeding enclosure. The DLC that we're just talking about, one that's about $90,000. Where's my coffee? I need a sip of coffee, folks. Now, if I have to do well, I'm going to have to do clearing. I know that much. I'm just not sure where I'm going to be putting it. But regardless, if I have to clear a fair bit, and I know it's going to take a good chunk of time, I'm not going to muck around, fast forward it, and bore you to tears with it. I'll just do a cut. I'll go and do a cut scene, and I'll do all the forestry offline that I need to do. That's assuming I have got a place that I'm thinking about putting. However, I've got a couple of places, and I'll get into that in a second. I just want to clear the just put a few things down. And that weight, how much is that weight? Because I remember last time I did some forestry, I was sort of struggling with the weight. What's this? This is 1,000. Okay, I might get a bigger weight, I think. And there's another one over here. How much is that? That's $750. You know, I might even sell both of them. I can't even see him using that one. I'm just going to get a bigger weight, and that way I can use a bigger weight for everything. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do straight away. Okay, gotta hit that down pipe. Okay, so we've got that one there. I can probably put one on the front. I'll sell both of these and get a higher capacity weight. I mean, I don't think I've used this one since I've started the series. It's just sitting there gathering dust. I'm sure I can Get some money back off it. Now, can I use these forks? Is that possible? Don't think so. No, don't do that. Okay, I'm not going to do that. I didn't think I could. Okay, so what have we got over here? I'm just going to park this tractor and work out what the heck I'm going to do. Let's get this out of the way. I'll get to the map and I'll show you what I'm thinking about placing everything. Actually, I might just spin this around over here. Is that snow? What's the time? 10:30. Alright. Let's just stop that for a second. Have a look at the map. Okay, so I've got a couple of options here where to place it. One of the options is just to the left of this field 50. That's the meadow for the cattle, but just to the left in this green section here with the two trees, that's wild meadow. So I could probably put it there. That's one option, but I think the more I think about it, I want to keep this here as a section of grass I can use to top up the grass for the cattle if I'm running low. Now, the other option I have is, it says 49 here. Oh, okay, 49 is the whole block. Okay, I thought that was a field. Right, where it says 49 in the centre, I'm not sure if you're recording if this is recording my cursor, but the 49 marker, just to the left of it, it's all forest. That is essentially here. Now, I'm thinking about making use of this land here. I mean, it needs to be leveled, but this is a good chunk of land, and it's a good chunk of, trees that could help fund what I need. So, I think I've more or less made up my mind what I want to do. Just hope it works out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start clearing out this these trees. I might hit the big ones first so I can get a bit of room to move around. This looks like a fairly decent sized tree. What is it? It is a beech tree. This is going to be quite a lengthy episode, but what I will do, as I said before, once I get started, I'll chop what I need to chop down, and I'll do that offline to make it easier. I've already taken a couple of trees down, I think. I'm not sure if that was me or just part of the decoration. I may have chopped them up. Right, okay. This looks like a particular messy tree. I think I'll trim it as I go. This one anyway. Alright. Okay. Wow, that's a decent chunk of cheese. Okay, this is 1.5 tons, just this one section. I'm definitely going to have to get a bigger weight. Just trying to get rid of some of this fake branches. Oh, it's not. Maybe I'll just chop it off and then might clear it. It's got a half real branch and a half fake branch. Maybe it'll disappear. Oh, get out of the way. Alright, no, got half of it, there's the other half. Okay. I'm going to start a pile over here for all the liftable garbage that I'll take away. I'm just interested in the heavy stuff at the moment. Wow. Okay, so that's 1.5 ton right there. So what I will do is I'll pull it down close and then I can trim it. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Oh, I've got to get my log grab. I've got my forks at the moment. I think I saw my forks over here on the other side. It was around here I saw it. Yeah, there they are. Under cover here. You know, it just occurred to me, I might not be able to pick them up. I'm just going to drop these forks from this height. Whoop. No, wrong button. Is it the right one? That is the right one. That was a fluke. Because if I try to put the arm straight down, it's going to be hitting against the front weight there. I just want to grab my equipment. I'll go down and sell these weights and get a decent weight, because there's some big trees around here. Hopefully I can pick it up here. Yep, awesome. Right. So, what am I going to do? I'm going to have to get a stump grinder organised too at some stage. Right, I'm going to get onto the shop. I'm just thinking maybe I don't think there's anything I can take down just yet. This one in the cabin. There we are. Slow down, it's not a race. February, I'm half expecting it to snow. Well, it's not showing, it's just saying cloudy, so that's a good thing. This tractor could do a clean too, but there's a lot of work to do this episode. No point cleaning it now. Okay. Yeah, I really want to get stuck into the Highlands, you know, the DLC and start. Because I barely scratched it. The only thing I've really done is use the fishing pole. And I'm always on the hunt in this series for collectibles, because as a rule I don't ever do collectibles. I've never actually done them in any of the playthroughs. So if anyone knows where any are, tell me please. I know I could Google them, but I'd prefer to get them from the I'd prefer to get the source from the community. Otherwise, I'll just keep hunting around till I find them, hopefully. Right, okay, so... Oof, how dirty is that now? Where's the trigger? Is it here? Yes. Repaint, $35, no repair. And this one here, $54 to repaint. Yes, and no repair. Okay. So I'm going to sell these 2 weights. Sell, yep. Okay. Oh, there. Didn't see the OK button for a second. Sell. I'll take that. Okay, so weights, I've got to find out where the weights are. I think they're at the bottom. I think they're right down the bottom from memory. There we are. I might just get the biggest weight I can straight up, because I can see myself coming and upgrading. What's that, 2.5? Anything special about that? No, it looks like standard connectors, and it's got a tow hitch on the back, and I can change it. How much is that to one? Okay, how heavy? 2.4 tons probably. Okay, that's the contender. Straight up. Ooh, 3.3. Although it hasn't got a hitch, that's the only thing I'm noticing. But 3,300 kilos. That's a given. I don't think I'm going to get anywhere near that, so that should see me right through. And I've selected it already. Okay, wow, I like that. Yep. How much is that? That's $3,400. Well, it's only going to cost me about $1,000 now that I've sold the other two. So we'll buy that. Straight away we're upgraded. So where's that? That must be behind me. Must be over on the other side, where I've just come from. Right, there it is. Which way is it facing? Okay, so I can come in this way, I think. Alright, how does that look? Wow, I like that. It's pity I can't change the colour of the tractor. As I said before, I get it, it's all about trademark colours. But, let's face it, that's a nice looking blue, isn't it? It's not too overpowering. I like it, I like it. It's a quote out of one of those movies. I think it was a Jim Carrey movie. I like it a lot. It's a funny movie. Whoa, which side of the road are you on? Okay. It's a pity you can't catch the bus, go for a tour around the place in the bus. That'd be pretty cool. Alright, so right now I'm just going to head back to that forestry section. I'll start off I'll start off by harvesting those logs, clearing the land as best I can. Then I'll go offline and do it offline, so it's not going to be torture watching me chop down trees. Right, so I've got the heavy weight on, so should be no problem lifting these sections now, I bet. Wow, look, this is a big chunk of cheese right here, isn't it? Look at that. Hey? That is huge. Let's see if I can lift it. I don't think I'll have any problem. Whoa. Oh, I spoke too soon. I think that was me. I think I just got a bit eager. Even now, I might have to pull it back, I think, before I lift it. I'm not ready to lift it just yet. It's just not quite in the forks properly. Maybe now. Come on. Oh. There we go. Yeah. That was an effort. It's probably a lot harder than it should have been. Alright. Just going to take it over here so I can clean it up without having to walk everywhere. Alright. We've got this is a real branch and a fake branch attached to it. Right. So I said I'm just going to put all the garbage over here. Right now it's all about making some money, so I've got to be pretty neat with the cuts. This log's fighting me already. I wouldn't have had a chance with the other weights. It would just be completely underpowered. This is a beast, this waste. Okay, let's get it in before she falls out. Ooh, look at the size of it. Oh. It's catching on one of those guides. Okay, there you go. bring it up a little bit. Nice. Right. I'll just get stuck into this tree, and as soon as I've loaded this tree, I'll do a cutscene. Where are we here? I'm not going to bother turning the tractor off, otherwise I'm just going to be turning it on and off. Probably end up using more fuel doing it that way. So I'm just buzzing around here, just trying to get rid of some of these fake branches. There's a lot of them. They look a bit ghosty. They're worth nothing, and they do hinder the loading, so I like to get rid of them straight up. Okay, I'm nowhere near got rid of all of them, but to start, just going to chop it off in segments like this. Trying to keep it honest. Right, and I'll cut the dags off when I get down to the other end. So I'm going to need about 100,000, I reckon, because I'm going to need 90,000 for the production, the young fish production, and I'll probably need. I'll allow 10,000 for landscaping. So we're probably going to have, because I'm going to have to level off this land, no doubt about it. I mean, there's plenty of land there. I'm not going to waste the land. That's for sure. Alright. What's the best way to get this? Best angle. Close. I'm just being snagged. Oh, there we go. Almost had it. I'll tell you what, playing hardball with me, that's for sure. Almost had it. Oh, just about to start cutting. Come on, there. There we go, that's good enough. I'm happy with that. It took a while to get the angle for that. But I've done this before, not on this particular tree, but on another tree in FS19. Really taking the time to chop these ugly branches off a particular tree, and by doing it you really do increase the value of the tree. You really do. It's really worth it. There's no point just chopping it like this and selling it with all these extra branches on it. You'll devalue the price. Well, that's what I found anyway. You know, I mean, other people might have a different opinion on it, but I've found that it does devalue the price. Probably could have done a bit better job there, but haven't got all the time in the world. And all these collisions, you see, I don't know if you picked up on that, but if I press the developer codes menu, sorry, wrong one, you see that floating bit of yellow triangle under the grab there? It's just levitating. That's a hidden collision. That's what causes a lot of these things to move on their own and levitate. Yeah, I managed to chop it off, but that's what was causing some issues. Now it's fallen. It's going to take me quite a few clicks to get it back to normal now. There. Anyway, if you're struggling with levitating logs and that, I find by hitting the developer tool like that, it actually shows what collisions are causing some issues. Let's get this loaded up. I'm going to try and speed it up a little bit now. So we're stuck here. That's fine. There we go. They got it in. I think it's going to be quite a decent paying tree, this. Ooh, this is... I don't want to call it an ugly tree, because all trees aren't ugly, but ugly in the sense that it's got so much work, you know, so many branches to trim. I'm not referring to appearance. I'm referring to the workload it's going to give me to chop it up. But I'll tell you what, it's probably going to be worth a fair chunk of change. Where are we? What's causing us some issues? I might just push it, I think. I can't get the grab. Because of all the branches, I can't get a good grip. So I'm just, if I can, I'm going to try unsuccessfully to push it towards the other branches I've chopped. If I come more square on. Okay, that's looking better. Yeah, that's more where I want to be. Okay, that'll do. I'm happy with that for the time being. Okay, about right. Let's just chop it here, I reckon. The base of these joints. Wow. Look at these bits of dags. They are everywhere. Wow, that's annoying. Oh, almost had it then. There. I'm not going to muck around, that'll do. Pretty happy with that. And down the bottom. Trying to match the angle so I get a cleaner cut. That's okay. Yep, that'll do. Happy with that. It's a bit on the short side, but I didn't really have a lot of say to it because of the branches. But at least it's going to be straight. Right, okay, how heavy are you? Yeah, this little piece is nearly 300. That's just good, I'm not complaining. It means heavier it is, the more money it's worth. Come on, let's go. Let's just try and... There we go. That's better. I might just put this... No, should be alright. I was just going to put it down, but... Yeah, all the branches in that tree are going to get thinner and thinner, so it's not going to make a huge difference, I don't think. I'm going to try and see if I can load that whole tree in one load. So we'll see if I can push that. There we go. Okay, that's what I want. Just tap it down a bit. Alright, okay. Whoa, I didn't realise I had a guard attached to it. Right, okay, we'll continue on. Can I pick up this? Yes. How annoying, you. What about this one here? One day I'll come back and pick up these garbage bits. Right. Wow, shows how much garbage was on that branch. Well, maybe we can do it this way. Oh, that's an idea. Half the fun's working the angles. Yeah, that worked out okay. Not upset about that one. Almost had it. Yep. Right there. Bit ugly, but it'll do. Okay. So once you get all the fake stuff off and you trim the branch, trim it into single pieces, it's amazing how small the tree looks. So even just by getting rid of this stuff that I couldn't reach before. give you a better look in a second as soon as I get this piece, if it's going to come off. I mean, look at this already, it looks... There we go. So look at this tree now, it's next to nothing now. Alright, continuing. It's just going to be a big job clearing out these trees. Alright. It's just going to be a pile of twigs when I finish with it all. Why can't I get the angle I want? I can't even get a start on the angle. Maybe if I come back this way. There we go. Probably do that maybe. Yep, almost had it. Yep, this will do. Oh, a little bit too quick. Yep, I'm happy with that. Chop this piece here off. You're not going to play ball with me, are you? Come on. Right there. Yeah, it's very fiddly, but these trees pay off quite nicely if you spend a bit of time and, you know, do what I'm doing now, just by cutting the branches off and trying to keep the trunk as straight as possible. Well, not so much straight, but free of other branches as possible. It really makes a difference to the final price you're going to get paid. So this, right now even, looks just like a pile of sticks, more or less. Get this one here off. It's like pruning a big bonsai tree. It's literally what you're doing. Why can't I get that? I might have to lift this one up before I can cut it, I think. No, I don't want to do that. Alright. Don't know what happened there. Just suddenly decide to keel over. Must be windy. Right, that was close to what I want. Here we go. Now I'm getting there. Just gotta get a better angle. Right, that's good enough, right there. But I don't think it cut. Did that time, alright. Okay, so now we've just got a pile of sticks. See that? That's how I deal with these so-called ugly trees. You just trim them back branch by branch till they turn into a pile of sticks. So many things here. Come on. Don't you do that to me. Really? I can just get it away from the crowd, I'll be right. I was hanging in by a thread that time. Maybe now I can get a better grip. Maybe I think I got him this time. Yep. Come on. Right. This dolly came around the last time, didn't it? So I'll just see if I can move it. There, that'll do. Oh, you've got to be kidding me, right? Alright, I'll reverse it. Just tried to straighten the dolly up and just caught my tyre, I think, so I came round. Alright, I'm not going to muck around with too much. I've only got one tree to load it up. I'll just reach straight over the top of it. Can I reach now? I know it's in the way, but yeah, I think I can. There we go. That'll do. We can load the rest from the other side. I'll get this one out of the way. I'll probably lift a couple at a time now, maybe. Just try and dodge some of these collisions. From the other side, so I have to worry about that dolly there. There we go. Oh, you rotten sod. Actually, how heavy are you? Maybe I can just lift that one. I can too. What a pain in the butt you were, and still are. Get a strap on you so you can't fall out in all over the place. I sound a bit scratchy and a bit all over the place. I am, because I've just come off a 12-hour shift and I'm a bit tired, but I'm really keen to get this recording done. So I'm just going to finish. Oh, you. I'm trying to go up to it once, and right at the last minute decided to go flying. I didn't even touch it. Okay, so there's two here that are close together. These two, maybe I can pick these two up. See how they're moving like that? That is the collisions I was trying to describe before. Come on, they're going to fight me. Oh well, right, if they fight me, they fight me. I'll just do one. I'm not going to try and do two at a time. Collisions everywhere on that tree. Just going to try and... Oh, now I've got that branch to worry about. Okay, come around this way. Got nothing to worry about now. This will give me a good idea of what the trees are worth. Okay, just out you go. Perfect. Lovely. But once something worked out for me. I wonder if I can get two. I wonder if it'll let me get two. There we go, that's what I want to do. Doesn't have to be too neat. See how it's lifting that one on the side? That is collisions. Now if I press... You see that yellow spike at the bottom here? That little... This little yellow triangle running from the grab. Little spiky gold thing. That's a hidden collision. Now if I turn this back off, it'll disappear. See that? So, it's anyone's game to where it goes from here. It could fall. It more than likely just fall off at the last minute when I'm loading these. I'm going to try and see if I can force it in here though. Play it at its own game. Maybe if I just quickly release the grab. No. Oh my gosh. Trying to force it. There we go. Not the other ones. I'll put the other ones in separately. Okay, kind of got away with that, a little bit of mucking around, but I got away with that in the end. There's a bit of garbage on this branch I want to get rid of too before I release it. I'll just line it up. Here we go. If I can top down for a sec. There we go, got him. Alright, let's just drop these in. Come on, there you go. Alright. I'm going to use the straps at the moment because these branches are starting to play up. Just the small ones. So, if I can get them anywhere near loaded, I'm going to strap it straight away, otherwise they're just going to fling out all over the place. Actually, how heavy are you guys? I keep forgetting these are probably liftable. Yeah, they're all probably liftable. Okay. But if I can pick all three up at once, I will. So I might just line it up. Like that. Let's see if I can pick those three up in one hit. I know weight won't be an issue now that I've got a huge weight on the back. Counterweight. It's just if they want to, if they're going to start playing up for the sake of playing up. I think I've got them actually. Yep. Ah, awesome. Love that. Righto. Okay, folks. I'm not going to put any more on this load, but I'm going to take this load down to the mill just to give me an idea on prices of the wood. Whoa. That hit something, a hidden collision, moved the whole trailer. Just to see what I'm likely to get. Thankfully the rest of the tree are all nice and straight. I'm not going to have this issue again, so I think the rest of the load will be a lot quicker. But I just wanted to do it properly this time, because I didn't want to have bits of wood all around the, you know, all bits of scrappy woods left around there. I wanted to sort it out first. Can I lift you? See, everything's coming apart, not doing anything. This one here I can lift. But the other one is too... Let's get a strap on that now before it plays up anymore. Yeah, but the other one, too heavy. Doesn't look big, but it's over 200 kilos, so I can't lift it. Anyway, I'll just load this one log and I'm going to go and empty it, and then I'll turn the rest into a cutscene so you won't have to sit through it. And we'll come back when I'm ready to install the young fish farm, whatever you call it. I thought it was a giant greenhouse when I first saw it, but no, definitely not a greenhouse. Whoa, come on, just get off. Okay, I think I've got him now. You're going to do that? All right. Okay, I got a much easier option than that. Yep. Should have done this from the word go. I'm just going to move the trailer, and then I'm going to pick it up in the grab, carry it down in the grab. If it doesn't want to sit in the trailer, that's fine. I mean, I could get it right, but it just saves me the stuffing around. Okay, let's get this out of the way. Alright. Now I'll go get him. I'm not going to try and load it, I'll just take it down with the grab. There we go. There we go, I think I've got it now. Yep. Tighten that right up. Okay, let's go. Just hope I don't take any cars out along the way. Oh, where are we? Here. 3, okay. I don't expect to get too much from this load, but having said that, I think I'll get top dollar for it. I don't know, maybe 3,000. That's probably a stretch. Whoa. Slow down. You go down too fast, the trailer starts to steer the tractor from the weight. Well, look at how much that log has come out of the grabs. There's a very good chance it's going to find its way out. This log is playing up. Oh well, I'll be selling it soon. It'll be out of my hair. Just don't come off now. I can feel it slipping out and slipping out. That's why I'm sort of taking this line. I'm trying to preserve the hold that my grab's got on it. Okay. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. I was just waiting for it, literally. Alright, so I'll just put that back there. I guess it's my fault for going too fast. Thankfully the rest of the ride is pretty much straight ahead. Bring it around. Okay. Now that I'm on the move, I'm going to be constantly looking out for these. What do you call them? The collectibles. I find it funny the sign with the black and circle with the stripe on there. It basically means go as fast as you can, and then it says slow. It's one sign contradicting the other. One sign saying you can go as fast as you feel comfortable, the other one saying slow down. Look at the textures in this map, I love it. This Highland's expansion, I'm sure they're using some sort of different textures, and the way the way these textures come up is just beautiful. It really is. Right, okay, we're just around the corner from the we are just around the corner from the sawmill. I'm going to get this up high. Oh. Don't want to be turning any of these cars into a convertible. Move over a little bit for them. We've got room now. Okay, I don't think we're too far away. Haven't had a chance to get down this end of the town lately. I'm going to hopefully come here before the bus comes and hopefully not lose that log for the second time. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wow. Took my eyes completely off it. I was just looking at the log, trying to dodge things like that. I must have clipped something. Well, I did clip something. I'm not sure what I clipped, but wow. What did I clip? Probably the power pole, I'd say. Must have clipped a rogue log. What was my car behind me? Wasn't that a speed bump? One of these things. Right, okay. Almost there. Wow, that was a rip-up collision, that was. Oh, cool, I got some old stumps. Actually, what I'll do is I'll just sell these two so I get a better idea of how much the other wood's going to go for. Okay, that was $4,000. Okay, I thought it was going to be more than that. Okay, now for this tree. Just going to put this one rogue log down so it gets included in the count. Alright. Just spin it around. Alright. Okay. This will give me an idea how much that tree was worth to me. Okay. Wow, $4,000. I think that's roughly what I said. I said about 3,000. It's just under 4,000. It's up to 33,000 already. One tree, we're already a third. I'm taking my eyes off the road too much. I'm constantly looking for those collectibles. I thought I saw something and nearly had an accident, another accident. Okay. Alright folks, I'll turn this into a cutscene now, and I'm heading straight back to where I was. I'm just going to be cutting trees down, and I'll bring you back in after I've cleared out those trees. So I'll see you in a few moments. Okay, that was a lot of logging. Just woken up from finishing off the logging And let me tell you, it took I think at least 2 in-game days of logging. So that's the only thing I've cut out, is the amount of clearing that I've done up here. And as you can see, this is the result. This is where I want to put the production, the Highland fishing production, the young fish production, or as I probably refer to it as the fry farm. Fry being baby fish, not McDonald's chips. It's a bit of a play on words, but anyway. I know Americans call chips fries and we call fries chips. It's the same thing. But fries also refer to young fish, baby fish. So I may refer to it as a fry farm, but we all know what it is. Okay, it's too heavy to lift. Right, okay, so what I've got to do is I've got to organise a stump grinder. That's what I'm going to do now. Now you can see how much money I've got. I've got 137,000. That was just from logging. Just that area there. That's what. So right now I'm going to go down to the shop. Before I do that though, I'm going to put my forks on and take whatever wool I have to sell. I should have taken my grab off. I'll put my grab here. I hope I remember where I left it. Okay. I want to get my forks on so I can take the pellets away of any wool that's there. I also want to quickly check on the animals. It has been a while since I've looked at their the food situation. I made sure they had plenty of food before I started, obviously. I haven't been neglecting them, but they're well and due to have a look at the levels anyway. So I'll just grab the wool, whatever wool I have got, because I'm going to need every cent I get right now. Okay. And as you can see, there's a bale of grass there, so I don't even have to check on the sheep, because the fact that I can see the bale means their trough is full. But I will check on the cattle. I haven't checked them yet. Alright, let's have a look at the cattle. Sheep, that's fine. Cattle. Water, not too bad. Food is right down there. I've got to skedaddle. I've got to get some grass organised or something. Wow, it's actually pretty urgent. I'm going to have to take a shortcut across here. Okay, well I haven't got a lot of grass, but I got enough to see them through. I'm going to have to do some mowing next episode for sure. That will be a priority. So I'll just get rid of all this. I'm not going to worry about the waters. I know the water's fine. Okay. Food situation's still pretty dire, but at least it's not desperate. Next episode I'll cut the other field at the top of the hill and give them plenty of grass. Now the other thing I've thought about doing, well, more than thought about it, I'm actually going to do, is if I come up here, I said I'm going to need a stump grinder. Now I have downloaded a new mod. I've looked at it in the mod hub, but I haven't tried it. I'm going to take a chance. It might bite me on the backside. But apparently there's a mod that I've downloaded that not only cuts grass, I think it mulches, and it also stump grinds. It's a 3-in-1. Cuts the lawns, stump grinds and mulches. Now I've never really done a lot of mulching before, but that's not what I'm buying it for. I'm buying it because right now I need a right now I need a stump grinder, and this mod does all three. It does cuts and lawns, does the stump grinding, and it does mulching. So, and I think there's only like 0.3 difference in the working width. I think this is 7.3 and the other 7, or this is 7 and the other one's 7.3. So there's next to no difference really, considering what I'm getting back. So hang on, before I do anything, actually before I do anything, I'll just drop this off so I don't have to cart it everywhere. I'll come back and make the sale on the way back home. Come on, get out of the way. I'm such a patient person today. I think I'm excited. I'm only going to get this production down. And just so I don't lose it. Where's the trigger I'm looking for? Oh, okay, I've missed it. It's back here. I might even be able to bring some of them seeds back too if I've got my forks on. So right now, a bit skew whiff at the moment. Right now I'm going to just drop this off here. I'm not going to put it in the trigger just in case it causes any issues. But I will sell it next time I come back. And I'll get that mod that I was talking about. Right now I've got to sort out where I'm going for the wool. So, prices, wool. I don't want to travel too far either. So, shortest distance here, and that's 1208. Okay, go figure. Not only is it the closest, it's also the highest paying. Now, where is it? Okay, it's just around the corner, which is the best way. I go left, then right. Okay. So here's my left. Coming up. And here's my right. I took this way because I didn't want to get stuck behind that guy. Not that I'm racing, but I'm racing. Okay, I've got my marker happening. It's only 350 something away. Oh, I've got to beat this red car. I've got a lot to do today, but I'm not going to do everything in this episode. Once I get the production down, that's where I plan to end this episode. Because I did say at the beginning I was going to make it a priority to get this. Have I missed it? Maybe I've missed it. No? Yeah, I said I was going to make a priority to get this production done in this episode, so that's what it's all about. Wow, here we are. So where's the trigger? Okay, there's the trigger. I don't know how legal these turns are I'm doing, but they don't really give me much choice. Just got to dodge these lights. Alright, that'll do, I think. Maybe. Come on, get off the forks. 2,356. That's nothing to be sneezed at. Okay. Right, I'm going to go and get this production now. Well, you don't get much turning room in here. Right, let's go. Geez, we wouldn't want to bring a big trailer around here. You don't have that much room to manoeuvre. To bring everything. I love the buildings though. I can't believe the amount of detail in this particular map. And I don't mean just the buildings and that detail. I mean the actual detail and the textures. It's just everything. Just I'm convinced it's a different type of texture used in this map than other maps. So much more. I mean, all the maps are great and clear and that, and I'm not certainly, but this one's just it's just something else. I can't quite pick out what it is. I don't know. Maybe I'm full of it. I could well be full of it. I do get that impression though. All right, so let's straighten that up a bit. It's shocking. better. Let's just take this back a bit. Sell it. Thank you for your service. Come on, about the trigger. Now, I was quite happy with this mower actually. I really was. If I didn't have an excuse to sell it, I'd obviously keep it. Okay, okay, repair. I hope this brings me back some decent money. It's nearly $600 I'm spending out in repair. I'm going to repaint it because I want maximum dollar right now. Sell. Wow, $30,000. Awesome. That's up and above right. Alright, that's well more than I was expecting to get. Okay, here we go. This is what I'm planning to get right now. It's not there. I've got to hunt it down. Might be a mower because it does 3 different jobs. Where's mowers? Have I missed them? There. Right, here we go. This is what it is. It is called a Batwing, I think they call it. Yeah, Batwing MM8000. I can see why they call it the bat, being black and shaped like a bat. Yeah, good. It's a good name for it. Now, I'm not sure what trash fan is. I can see where it is, but I'm not sure the purpose. Maybe it blows out the grass. Maybe, don't know. I may or may not get that, depending on how much money I get left with. Main colour. Are they going to charge us for colours? Has to be that colour. Awesome, it's free. Right, okay. Detail. Select. I might change these. Oh, I like that. Yeah, there's my 2 favourite. Let's get rid of this black. Not that I got anything against black, but if I get the opportunity to use my favourite colours. Actually, this detail, I might actually make it a flat black. Oh, how do I do that? So what's the difference? Custom, make that a flat. Yeah. Try that. What does that look like? I like that. Yeah, little hint of black, just to break it up. That hasn't cost me anything, I hope. Okay. So how much is that? 40, 120. I'm not going to bother with this trash fan at the moment. Maybe I'll come back and get it later, but right now I need every cent. Okay, where's the buy button? Now I really hope this doesn't end up biting me on my backside, because it has cost me a lot of money and I got about $20,000 to play with for landscaping. And actually I can, what have we got here? Really? Looks like fertilizer. Is it off? Or is it seeds? Okay. I'll leave it down here. I'll bring a trailer. Because once I get up there I'm going to have to find a place to put them. Okay. I'm probably going to start running out of time unless I get into gear. Although we're making pretty good time. It's only 7:15 in the morning. Look at this, folks. This looks awesome. I just really hope it does the job. I love the look of it. I love the colours. I just hope it does its job. See if you can catch this. Is that a school bus? I'm not sure. I know in America they've got the yellow school buses, but I'm not sure in Scotland if they have. Might just be a delivery truck. I'm not sure. I'd say it's a delivery truck the way it's driving, although it's got a ton of seats in the back I just saw then. Let's hope the school bus was empty. He was driving like I do. Okay, I'm not going to muck around when I get here. I'm just going to go straight into it because I want to get all the stumps out, you level it off, and hopefully have enough money to You know what I should have bought while I was down the shop? Oh, I'm an idiot. I should have bought the fish food, because I'm going to need that. Well, mind you, actually, no, I don't. Yeah, I'm not. If I bought the fish food, I mightn't have had enough money to do the landscaping, so I've got to look at it that way. And that's true, or maybe I didn't have enough money if I bought it. Okay, let's go. Obviously, we've got to unfold it. So, how do we do this? We've got the go button, B, lower, fold, open tools, no, cameras, activate worker, mode. What mode is AI? Worker mode. AI worker mode. Work mode, control Y. Mode, mower. Okay, well, what's control Y? Let's play around with that for a start. Brush, swath, mower, mulcher. Well, this has got everything. Stump grinder. Here we go. I knew it had it, I just wasn't sure how to use it. Okay, so let's turn it on. And are we load? Have we lowered it? I got no control over lower. Maybe lower is just for mowing. Or maybe I press V. Oh, I can hear it cutting the logs already. Okay, V. There we go. Wow, I heard it chopping up wood straight away. Oh yeah, this is the way to go. I love this. I want to get that big. I don't know if you can hear it, but every time I move it, I can hear logs being chewed up. There's a big one here I'm aiming for right here. Okay, maybe I'll go lift it up higher. Come on. Oh, okay, doesn't like this one, it's pretty high. There we go. I got to bounce over it. There we go. That took a little bit of effort, but I think only half of a lot of it was just because I was trying to work out how to use it. Okay, it took out. I wasn't sure that gold. I thought that was a rock, but whatever it was, this thing took it out. Oh, I love this thing. It's not cheap, I tell you what, it's done a good job. Did we get all that log? I think so. Okay, I'm just going to go for a bit of a drive. I'm just going to put it in. Well, okay, it's missing. I'm going too fast. Anything else behind it? Like a kid with a new toy. I'm not sure if it's actually cutting it. I can hear it, it is. It's sort of putting me off. I'll just leave that for a second. I'll have to change the angle on that one just to finish it off a bit. And it's taken all the grass out too, which is interesting. Did we get all that one? It's being a bit temperamental with these big logs. Maybe I'll come back at a different angle. I'll just hunt around first and then I'll come back and see what I've missed. I think might be the best way. Because it's so big, it's hard to see if I finished it. Yeah, I can see I'm going to have to come back for a few of these ones. I'm just going to I'm just going to do a rough job I think first and then come back and get everything else that I've missed. I'll tell you what though, I'm glad it's taking all this grass out. That'll make it easier to see what I've missed. This would be really good for the Backroads County map too, because that's, mind you, I've cleared most of the land there. The amount of bushes in there is incredible. Just stop. Keeps moving. I get it to the right point, then it jerks forward. Stop. There we go. Is that going to take it? Oh, I'll have to come back for a different angle maybe. Alright, enough of that. These two here were taking forever before. Whoa, what the heck happened there? Did you see that? I've never ever seen that. The stump grinder pulled it up by its roots. Wow. Wow, I've never ever seen that. That's the first for me. What are you cutting on? There's a big one here. Struggling to get it over it. I'll have to come from a different angle, I think. To lower it down a bit. Right, there's a couple of straggly bits here. One here. I hope that took it out. Right, let's see if I can get it this time. Oh, stop. I can. Now I'll drop it down. I think I got the big one, which is good. Okay. I'm just looking for little tiny pieces that I've missed, like this one here. Hopefully I got it. No. Alright, I'll go back and try and get it now. If I can get it on the edge. Maybe like that. Still there. Oh, I knew. I've just about got it all. Oh, come on. Can't see any of these trees. Is that it? Maybe a tiny bit left. I think I got it all now. Right, okay. Well, I think I've got just about everything. I keep hearing little bits and pieces though. There's a spot. piece here. What I'll do now is I'll straighten it out. I'll use the leveling tool to level out this block of land. And I'll have another look to see I haven't missed anything, like this little piece here that doesn't want to go. Or do I get it now? Yes, it's gone now. Right, I think that may be it. Alright, I'm just going to park it down here and have a look. I'm just going to... Oh, is there something here? Okay, just going to turn this tool on here, which just basically hides all the canopy stuff and just keeps the solid stuff. And I can't see anything here. I can't see any stumps. So I reckon, yep, I reckon we're ready to go now. So I'll just get rid of that for a second. Back to normal. Turn the engine off, fold it up. I love this toy. Awesome. 10 out of 10. Anyone needs a stump grinder dash mower? I think it's about, the width is about 7 meters on the working area. Get it, it's worth it. This is the first time I've used it and I loved it. It made, and that was pretty rough terrain. It was uneven, so you know I had to work for it, but it made mincemeat of those stumps. Right, we disconnect. Thank you. Okay, here we go, folks. I hope I got enough money. P instruction, level it out a bit. I've come too far. I'm going to have to spin it around again. Oh, I don't mean to make people dizzy, folks. I just want it nice and that's better. Square. Right. Level it out. Want the square, large. Okay, and before I start, I just want to gauge. This is what I want to get put in place. So, approximately where the greenery is, somewhere around there would be good. I want to allow enough room for in case I want to make a road or a path or something. Okay, so, okay, it gives me a rough idea what to look for. B, M, okay. Wow. Ooh. I don't want to... What's the strength I'm using? Okay, bring it back a bit. Got to keep an eye on the... It seems to be pretty heavy. I've got to keep an eye on the... There's something over here. I wonder if it's a stump. Could well be a stump. Alright, let's just see what we've got now. Still not happy with the landscaping over here, this side of things with that big divot there. I might have to still work that out. Alright, so 95,000. If I can bring that up here. It said flattening failed. I've never seen that before. Let's try that. Okay, let's have a look at that. I'm not so worried about the landscaping in the background, although I can always fix that at a later stage. This is what I'm concerned about. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that actually. Now I don't understand why it wasn't flattening here. I'll just have a see if I can. That's why. That's just stump. Okay, it's This one's going to be a bit hard to pull out because I can barely see it. So if I get rid of the filter, I can see just a little tiny remnants of a stump here. In previous versions of the game, you sometimes can get rid of it by using a chainsaw, but I haven't been able to do that with FS25 version. But having said that, I've found the stump grinding in version, this version FS25, a lot more refined and a lot more accurate. However, this is becoming a problem for me, this particular stump. But I'm not going to give up on it. I'm going to head back to the tractor, get the batwing and try again. I might try the mulcher. Maybe try a different setting in the batwing might help me. Don't know. Let's have a look. Okay, Q. I doubt it will. I mean, in the real world it wouldn't. I'd probably be better off staying with the stump grinder. But I've tried that. I'll try it one more time and then I'll try the mulcher and see if that makes any difference. Where are we? X. So where are we? We're at stump grinder. I'll change that to mulcher. Huh. Destroyer. I'm not even sure what destroyer is. I fear it's going to destroy the landscaping. I got no idea what it is. However, I've got the mod already installed now. This fish farm here. So I think I'm going to give it a go anyway. Regardless, it may destroy the landscaping over here, but nothing ventured, nothing gained, I reckon. So let's go for it. I'm going to do it in the X-ray mode just so I can line it up better. So we want to lower it down, turn it on. Okay, so it's all systems go now. Now we're in the destroyer mode. I don't even know what that means. I could guess what it means, but I guess nothing. Although I did hear it crunching away. I can hear it attacking the stump, but that doesn't mean it's actually getting rid of it. Maybe I'll try a different angle. And why would they have a setting called destroyer? I can't even get rid of a stump. I'm sure it's me. I'm sure I'm doing something wrong. But I'll figure it out. You know the saying, where there's a will, there's a relative. I mean a way. That's another one of my grandfather's favourite sayings. Where there's a will, there's a relative. Alright, let's see if we can't get it. It's not turning really well. Trying to get it onto the right. Oh, we did it. Okay, folks, we succeeded. Okay, quickly. Let's get back to normal. B. X. Okay. Now I'm just gonna. Don't tell me I'm stuck. Let's get the wheels on the ground, that way I can move. I know I could go forward, but I might have to in the end. Come on. Doesn't like me turning this. I think one of my back wheels is up in the air a bit. Alright, well, I can just about recover now, I reckon. There we go. Now I'll see if I can level that out a bit now. Now that the stump's gone, I'm hoping I'll be able to level that out. I quickly want to put this batwing back inside. Destroyer mode, eh? I'll have to remember that one if I get stuck. I don't even know what it is. I'll have a look offline to find out the difference. Come on. Right. Okay, let's hop out and see if we can't level this up. And then I'm going to go pick up some fish food and that'll be the episode. Got to shake a leg here because it's been taking a lot longer than I expected. Flattening. I want a square shape. B, I think it is. Now, I'm going to lower the strength on this, so I think it's K. I want to make that bigger, something like that. Actually, I'm going to level it now. I mean, smooth it. Ooh, I accidentally came across this grass area here. Didn't mean to do that. Doesn't matter. See if we can flatten it now. It's making a little bit of progress here. I'm trying to avoid losing all my money. It is coming good. I'll leave the back area for the time being. It's just this round here. I could have actually maybe even. Oh, I've just gone a bit. Okay, no point doing any more because these trees are going to start deforming it now. Okay, which I will take down in the next episode because eventually I'd like to have a path coming around here and into that, and for that to happen I'm going to have to take these trees out so I can A, put the path in, and B, smooth it out a bit. But let's have a look at it at ground level just to make sure it's not too deviated everywhere. And that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that actually. It's a bit chunky here, but next episode I'll do my best to straighten this out a bit and put a path, path coming from here. From here, I'll put a path in so it comes around here, where these trees here, right through that, and then hook up here. That'll be next episode. Anyway, let's see what we need to buy now. I'm really happy with that. Fish food, okay. Well, time to go for a drive to the shop and get some fish food. Actually, we've got a trailer. I think they've got a trailer. Question is, what format is it in? Maybe I haven't. I thought I did. That one. Where's that? View on map. Oh, of course, I know what it is. Okay. Now it's raining too. Perfect. I'm glad I got the work out of the way. Yep, it's over here. There it is. I'll change it at the shop. Which way are you facing? Alright. Alright, we're away. Straight up the window. Wow, I'm really glad I got that stump out of the way because I could see it was a problem stump. I'll find out between next episode what the destroyer mode is. I hope it's not a cheat mode. I don't think it is. I think it's just a different mode that I'm not thinking of. But I really don't think it's a cheat mode. Because all these are, well, I suppose not all, but the majority of these stuff that is in the mod hub are actually real tools, trailers, tractors. I know you can get the odd exception with for instance, a trailer with a unlimited capacity or a supersized capacity. Fair enough, but the majority of everything is actually kept to as real specs as possible. Well, that's my understanding of it anyway. So I don't think it is a cheat. It's just a different setting that I'm unaware of. Now what am I doing? I need to change this to a flat bed for a start. I can do that here, I think. Where am I? Where's the trail? It's in the trigger, I hope. Right, here. Customise it. Cover. No. Well, that's wheel setup. It's not what I want. Huh, maybe I can't customise this one. Cover, no. No, I can't. For some reason I thought this was one of those trailers that I could convert, but I can't. Oh well. Oh well, I'll just have to buy two pallets. I hope that's enough to get me started. I'll deal with it next episode. Yeah. What am I after? I'm supposed to be in consumables. I don't even know where to buy it. No, there is a consumables pallets around here somewhere. I'm just looking for that. Food, maybe? Fish food, here we go. Maybe I'll attempt 4 if I can bring up. No, I won't, because it'll be too heavy. I'll drop them. I wouldn't have had enough money anyway. Okay. Did I buy them? I can't see them. Oh, there they are. Okay. I'll just disconnect that for a second. I'll come back to it. That windscreen wipe's a little off-putting. How big's that? Hopefully that'll see me through. Or not. I'll knock that up a bit. There we go. Alright. Let's go. I better bring that trailer back. Maybe I should invest in a low loader. Come on, let's go. Alright, so we got our fish food, so this should be the start of it. And I remember looking through the the menus earlier in this episode, which is the most valuable, profitable fish to farm. That's salmon. So although I haven't got the other half of the production, the pond, I'll set it up for start selling the baby salmon anyway. Because I mean, I'm $6,000 now. Next episode, if I can organise another $6,000, I'll have enough for the pond. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll probably do some silage work next episode. I'll have to farm some grass for the cattle because they're getting pretty low now, and I'll put the rest in the silage clamp. And I'll look at probably doing some planting too, because there is a mod. Well, I'll rephrase it. There is a production on in game that allows you to produce your own fish food. So what I might do is start stockpiling the ingredients for that. Maybe get a small silo or something, and that way whenever I don't know, I haven't worked that out. I might change my mind on that. I'm a bit unsure about that. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I've got to have a think about that. Right, now where have we got to put this? I'm sure it's going to be clear once I get close to it. Yeah, I'm definitely going to make a track over here. Okay, this looks pretty convincing where it needs to be. Right here, I reckon. Dump trigger. There we go. Okay, let's have a look and see what we need to do now. What we got? We got young salmon. I think this is just the I'm not 100% sure that's the difference between this salmon, this young salmon, and this young salmon. It's got to do with the quantities it produces each month, but I'm not sure if that means you've got to put. It's going to take more ingredients to do that. Okay, this one does 78 per 71 food. This one does 80 per food. 96 cycles. 168 cycles per month. So I think I'm going to go with this one. Okay, and I'm going to keep it storing, so that's set. So if I activate that one, okay, I'm getting all green lights. I think that's all I need for the time being. I wonder if we can go inside. Oh, we can. Okay, didn't expect that. Oh wow, look at this. Wow. Folks, this will make a nice little screenshot. I know I've got a default screenshot that I've been using, but this looks pretty impressive, I reckon. Okay, I'm going to take a screenshot. Okay. Well, I'm going to wrap it up here, folks. Thanks for watching. Hope you're enjoying it as much as I am. Be good to each other, and I'll see you later.